We're back today with more healthy holiday tips. Michelle Ray, nutrition specialist at Novant Health, is going to show us something. And right now, this looks kind of lean and kind of green. What do you think, Michelle?
It is. We've got Brussels sprouts we're going to feature in a healthy holiday recipe. Roasted lemon and pepper Brussels sprouts.
Ooh,
Does that sound
how
good?
do you put all that together and make it still healthy?
Well, we're going to start with, it's all about the amount too. We are going to have some oil. We've got this 4 teaspoons extra virgin olive oil. We're going to whisk these two together, or this together, with 1 teaspoon of sugar. There's only 4 grams of sugar. We talk about not using too much added sugar. This is not going to break your budget for the day because it's going in a pretty big recipe.
Okay.
So we're going to mix that together. And then we've got to try to coat these lightly, obviously, with this recipe.
You try to hit every sprout?
Ideally, you want to hit every sprout.
Okay.
Even at your, in your kitchen at home, you might want to get your hands in there and rub it around. But we can lightly toss it like this to try to get them all coated. Okay.
And then the dry ingredients.
Actually, we're going to save those.
Oh, those go on
These need
after.
to roast for a while in the oven, and then we're going to mix those together and toss it in that at the end. So you see how we're getting a little bit of shininess on the Brussels sprouts?
Yes,
getting
they're beginning to have a little
oil
pop.
coating on there a little bit.
As you're mixing that stuff up, tell us why it's so important for people to continue to stay healthy, even though they're eating a little bit more during the holiday season, and how it is it
Absolutely.
to make sure they still leave enough time for exercise.
Oh, that's a huge one. So just like you would schedule an appointment for your doctor, you need to schedule time for exercise, especially on those days, you're getting together for a work night or a special party through the holidays. That's a great day to make sure you plan some exercise. Also, you want to eat a light snack about an hour and a half before you go to that party. Don't skip your meals through the day, because you'll end up at the party ravenously hungry. You won't even think about the people you're there with. You're just like, where's the food?
Just eat away.
Right. So you want to eat smart and healthy throughout the day so you're not just starving at night, and then you have no sense of control with portion size or food choices once you get there.
All right, terrific. About time to put those in the oven?
It is time. We're going to,
Now you preheat the oven?
The oven is preheated to 400 degrees.
400 degrees.
And what we're going to do is spread these out on this pan. As they're going to roast. I do a lot of roasting vegetables at home. I love this method of cooking. Have you ever tried it?
Yes, roast vegetables.
They're really good. It kind of brings out the natural sweetness in the vegetables itself.
And how about wokking too? I like to use a wok. Is that?
That's fine.
Can
You
I
do a little,
keep
like a
things
stir
all
fry
broken? Yeah.
and everything. Thanks for getting that. There you go. So
And how long does that stay?
They are going to cook for about 20 minutes.
So Michelle, it has been 20 minutes now.
That's right.
The sprouts are roasted. What are our finishing touches?
Our finishing touches are to mix all of these ingredients to make kind of a sauce. The heat of those is going to melt down this butter that we're putting in, or the margarine actually that we're using.
Okay, so what do you have here?
We've got some parsley.
Parsley.
Throwing in that. Lemon rind.
Okay.
Smell it. It smells really good.
Very
doesn't it?
lemony. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
that just makes any recipe just brighten up and really
Yes, it
fresh.
does.
We got some black pepper and the butter. It's already kind of softened.
All right.
That will, like I said, melt down a little
So technically, it is a sauce.
bit. It is.
or
It's a
kinda-
sauce that you're kind of making to toss the Brussels sprouts in while they're hot, since they just came out. Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
Okay, so I'm just going to mix this together a little bit.
And I know all these folks who love Brussels sprouts are just going to love this.
They are such a good vegetable for you.
Right.
They're so healthy. Part of that cruciferous vegetable family with lots of antioxidants.
What
All right, let's put
what was that word you used?
antioxidants.
No, before that.
Cruciferous vegetables.
Cruciferous vegetable.
Like broccoli, cauliflower.
Learn something
those
every
good
day.
guys. All right, let's try to carefully get these in here without spilling them on the table.
Yeah, how about I
And
go
not
ahead?
burning your hands. That'll help. Okay. You are
It
going
actually
to love
does smell
these,
really good.
because they are, roasting these vegetables just makes everything yummy. So when we toss it in that sauce and just lightly coat it, all these flavors are going to meld together.
Look at that.
You're going to love this.
God, absolutely. And there you have it. For more recipes like this, you can go to the Novant Health Remarkable You website. Once again, Thanks, Michelle, for such another great healthy holiday recipe.
Thanks, Jack.